Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jonathan, aka Fox and Daryl, and in the previous episode we have arrived at the hospital. We have just leveled up. I have gotten my sword, right? And we are now about... No, Dorothy, I'm not gonna go anywhere. So we are just about to speak to Dorothy because she apparently wants to speak with us.
Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing here.
No.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
Oh no.
A crisis, you say?
Yes.
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
There is nothing here.
Sorry. There's nothing here.
some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem.
Yes.
We had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead.
Ooh.
Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have.
Yes.
Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
Yes.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you.
On my way
nurse.
then. Thank you. And we are now level 5, which is amazing. Enter the old morgue. I think we might actually do the morgue first and then talk to everybody. So we can just, you know, get on with it, so to say. As mentioned... Oh, details. What is this? The patient's face has been heavily burnt and is fitted by a bomb during the war, right? Even with the use of strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under his skin. Right. Okay, examinations of the tissue. I can't read that. Apparently my brain won't read that word. Hi, I'm dyslexic. To show no trace of inflammation, infection, swelling, scars so clean, or pressing nerve damage. The patient never ceases to blame himself for this disfiguration. Right. Phantom pain manifesting as punishment for not dying with his comrades. Right. So we found a medical file. So yeah, I think we will go to the morgue and do that first. I think. Or we can talk to a few people, at least. Maybe. No, let's just see if we can collect anything. So, do we have anything here? Would not further your agenda, sir. Is there anything? No. You would kindly apologize when feeling better. Unfinished letter. This is... I'm sorry I did not write you before. It hurts like... But it just hurts like hell. Choose to write these few words on a bloody paper. Don't worry, Daddy. I will go... don't worry, Daddy will go out of the hospital as soon as the doctor can fix his arm. In the meantime, if you need something, go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him you are Harvey Fiddick's children. You remember Robert Chadwick? The big guy with the mustache who helped me repair the house doors last spring? Go and see him and ask for a few bob. He won't refuse to spare you a few. I'm sorry I can't work anymore for now, but we'll figure something out as soon as I'm out. Don't worry, everything will be fine as soon as Daddy's arm is strong again. As soon as the doctors have fixed my arm. Right, Harvey Fiddick is the one sitting right there.
I will not let you down, my boy.
My boy. Right, let's just go. Right. Here is... Oh, it's my... Yes, it's my special entrance. So let's go to the old morgue, I think, first. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just go there first and foremost, and then we can talk to people. I think that is...
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical.
So we can just get this story slowly going. I know for a fact that we can get a few things, and then we have the entry to hospital, and that is the morgue.
Skal voices in the garden.
Oh no.
I should investigate.
Yes.
If they were to find somebody.
Ooh. Oh, I don't have any blood powers. Hi. No, you don't. Nom 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 nom. See? Much better damage. Go away. Ooh. And yeet. Ooh. Ooh. How dare you? I'll teach you some manners. And also, here's a funny thing. When you hit enemies and you stun them, their stun bar actually increases. So you have to, if an enemy is hit twice, and the next time you need to stun them, you need to hit them 3 times, and then 4 times, and so on. Which is kind of an cool aspect. It's like they're getting immune to your attacks a bit. But I have sword now. I am really liking I am really liking that sword. Can I pick anything up from in here? Nothing? Can I help you, sir? No? Okay. Right, let's just go to check on... Poof! Ow! Oh! Oh-hoo! 1, 2, and there we go, and yeet. Oh, hello. Alright, there we go. Since we haven't met those two yet, he won't comment on it, but we will meet them afterwards, and we get a quest to retrieve the wallet and the photo thingamajiggy after we have spoken to Milton, the ambulance driver, for example. But it's no matter, it doesn't. We can still complete that side quest anyways while giving it back to him later on, so it's fine. I just wanted to get this game up and running a bit. I might not do everything according to line, but I will try to do my best to do it like as story accurate as possible with side questing and stuff mixed into it. Right, let's see now, that's some kind of elevator perhaps. Let's see now, let's be careful. Can we collect a few things from here? There we go. And we need to collect all the things and all the stuffs. We will probably get a lot of bottles. Let's see now if we can... Yes, we will probably have a glass vial. We will probably have an abundance of these eventually. So when we have an abundance of that, we can actually just sell them off later, or a few of them at least, which is kind of nice because we kind of need all the money we can get. Hello? Anybody home? Nope. Anyone here? Nope. There's nothing here except for a few coins. That's very nice, very nice. Let's see now. Nothing there. So we need to go upstairs. And we are only level 5 yet, so we don't have really that much. Poof! Alright. And stab.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
Must be the same strain.
Yes.
This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Alright. So we found that. And are you... Oh, there's another body. Right. There we go. Shotgun shells. Very nice. Let's see now. Can I...
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Yes. Yes, it will. Surely grant me access to the basement. Indeedly do. Right, let's go... I can't go anywhere. Excuse you? I said X. So look at that now. Oh, okay. So once and okay, come on, and twice. Let's snack on him. So let me show you what I mean. And now it's 3 times. So it's 1, 2, and 3. And now it's 4 times. So yeah, you need to make sure that you keep your things to whatever you can. There we go. That is kind of cool though, because I have a very bad... Oh, here we go. The steak that I have right now is not that good, so we can find a better steak eventually, and we...
As popular as they are ineffective.
Yes.
But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Iron tartrate, yes. Iron tartrate, yes. Let's see now, was there anybody up here? There was just someone dead. Thank you. Blood samples. And once you have collected blood samples and you... when you don't need them anymore because you have already discovered everything, basically, you can actually... oh, hello. You can sell them off as well. And get a bit of coin. Ta-da! Hello? Mm-hmm. Right. Yeet.
These skals feed from corpses and the
Yes.
husks of animals.
Yes.
They're not after blood.
Ooh. Nope. Oh. Can I? There we go. Oh. Nope. 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 Stab on you. Yes. Christ. Okay. I need blood. Oh, I need blood. I need... I need blood. I need to snack. Right, okay, there we go. We need to level up the blood that I gain from this as well. There we go. And one more. I'm gonna snack on him one more time, because I will need all the help I can get eventually. In a very, very, very near future. Right? There we go. And yeet. So there we go. So I'm gonna fill my blood meter up as much as I can. There we go. Because I'm gonna be fighting something a bit heavier in a minute, so I will need to be able to heal myself. Or use my powers, so to speak. Right, okay. Can I? And we can snack on you too. Om nom. Delicious. There we go. And you. Om nom nom. It's like, excuse me, may I snack on your face? No? Okay, I will just pummel you to the ground. No, let's see now. There we go. Let's go in here. Oh, hello. So let's just have a collect everything we possibly can. Right, yes. And here we have something. Is that a knife? Use Lister knife. Okay. Blood absorb. You can acquire a new type of offhand weapon. Equip and press Y to directly absorb blood. I mean, that is kind of nice. And we can't
It's
unlock
locked,
that.
all right.
Right. Local investigation. A new citizen investigation available. Press to open the local investigations menu. Right. Yes. A citizen investigation. Citizen investigation are displayed here. Categorized by district. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it with X and then access your map to locate the area to explore. Right. And that is that one. And right. Right. Dr. Corcoran Tippett, Nurse Gwyneth Bergen, name and signature of medical examiner, Dr. Corcoran. Okay, right.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report.
Right. He looks very much
The
alive.
chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean,
Mm-hmm.
but the chest has been reopened.
Yes. Right.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Mm-hmm. Damaged legs and arms.
Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman.
Right. Operated lungs.
A puncture over the left lung. Possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Chest hemorrhaging.
Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Yes. And we haven't spoken to Tippett yet, but we will do that and we will fix things and stuff. So I just felt like I wanted to get this morgue done with. I don't think it really matters which you choose, if you choose the morgue first or not. But I usually go talk to everyone first and then go to the morgue, but this time around I decided to do it differently. Right. Can I, if I check this, I have offhand, let's, blood absorption 3. And I have that, yes, okay, cool, nice. Ooh la 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 la. Oh. There we go. There we go. And snack. Nom 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 nom. And he did. He very much did indeed. Oh, that was very dark in here. What is this place? Oh, this is where I came from. Right. And also, this chest is also, you need to kill someone to be able to open that. And that is all I have to say on the matter for now. Right, and this is where we are supposed to go. Right, so let's get ready for the first mini-boss battle, I suppose. Hi. Yonder. Yon. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, yes, and he has some kind of shadow bitch with him, and I don't like it. There we go. Ooh, no, Christ. Okay, there we go. Can I do that again? Ha. Okay. Right. Ooh, yes. 1, 2. Ooh. There we, ooh. Ow. There we go. Stab in your face.
These skals can be so ferocious.
Yes.
I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger.
No. That is very true.
To drink blood is so tempting.
You've already snacked on several things, so shush.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Yes. Right, and is there anything we can take down here? Is there anything else we can grab while we're at it? No. Can't do... I mean... Num num. Right, and everything is... We can't seem to be taking anything there either. Good. So let's go up there. And let's administer the... Le potion. Is there anything I can grab up here though before we continue? It doesn't seem that... Oh, there we are. There we have something, thank you. And I can't do anything there. This is a workbench. Crafting. You have enough components to craft a medicine treatment for fatigue. Yes, fatigue is basically the most common thing. There we go, and we will obviously create one of that, and we can't create anything else yet. Right, and recycle, and yes, and yes. Can I level you up now? Can I level my sword up? I can! 75, 90. Thank you. And... thank you. Right, excellent. Can I do... I can level this up, but I don't know if I can sell this, but... I mean, we won't find that thing yet. There we go. And how about this one? What is that? No, gone. Let me check on that again. 15. Ooh. Perfect lister knife. Cool. And I can actually... stamina. Oh, I can decrease the stamina usage. Increase blood absorption. Nice. Right. I know there are some weapons you can sell. But... bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient's room. Right. Did I do anything else? Analyze water blood samples. Sure, let's... and now we have another thing there. Nice. Right. So let's just move along, shall we? I'm coming, nurse. I have the solution. So yes, so now there will be more enemies that has arrived again, because they felt like it. They were like, oh, the good doctor is fighting someone, let's come back. And I'm like, or let's not. Please don't eat me. Right, okay. Hello. Come at me, bro. Come at me. 1, 2. Yeet. Yeet. And yeah, I will get a better thing in a moment. There we go. Once we get another citizen investigation, we will get a better steak. A better steak. Now we have 1200 experience points, which is very nice. And I think I will actually try to get a little bit more before I do anything else. Or level up again. Because it keeps telling me to rest to resolve. To evolve. Resolve. Wow. Oh, no, don't do that. Ooh. Right. Ooh. Okay, please don't try to... ow. There we go, that's better. Stab. Okay, ooh, I'm getting... Ooh. Can I heal? Oh, good, thank you. Oh, sorry. Thank you. First nitrate, first tartrate. Quinine, yes. I'm probably not pronouncing all of this correctly. So if I say something weird, I do apologize. But... okay, and I'm done here. And now we can exit through the main door, because we are inside the building, which is very nice. There we go. Now we have done that, let's enter the hospital. And now let's start talking to people. Because that's what we need to do. To get to know people. And get to know our working space and stuff like that. So let's see now. Where am I? Toggle for citizens, yes. That is unknown, and that is... so we'll start to talk to this lady.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
Oh, hello.
You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why
Yes.
is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reid, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Okay, and I can also tell that's the only one time that she actually whispers it. Right, and she's healthy, and she has a mesmerizer level of 2, so I can't mesmerize her yet. Right, you're live in London. You're a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Describe how you feel.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Right. Ever heard of Cotard syndrome?
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefied, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say?
Yes.
Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I rest my case.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Sure.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
We'll take care of you.
The staff here are not your enemy.
Yes.
They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see.
Right.
Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
She screamed. Right, and then we have a new investigation. Personal questions. Who are you really?
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I guess she's not totally wrong though. Okay, we can't do anything yet because we have not unlocked any
I'll leave you,
hints.
Mistress of the Dark,
Yes.
to your nocturnal
Activities. I will actually do that, and we have that. Bring back. Let's see now. Bring back the wallet to its owner. Yes. And why not?
Disgust on every street corner.
Let's talk to you as well.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Yes, it is. Life in London. How is the situation here?
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Get a grip.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
No.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
Precisely.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Well, technically this is... yes. Let's see. Have you been a nurse for long?
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
Well, at least I can try. You would be Christ.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins.
Yes.
In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Touché.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Nurse Brannigan. Right, how is the staff coping?
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual,
Yes.
especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton so grumpy?
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Right. Right. Why especially the practitioners?
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Oh, we can change that, I think. Right. Did we get anything here? Nope. And check, she's healthy and she's at mesmerizing level of 3.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Right.
Here again.
I am gonna go this way quickly because I know there's something down here that I need. So let's dash along, shall we?
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen.
Or maybe not that way. Where was it? Where is that little thing? I guess it's on the other side.
The giant morgue disguised as a hospital. That's Pembroke
Blood and
nowadays.
soul.
Hello. Ah, here we go. This is what was long letter. Yes, this is a long letter. Ahem. Hello, sis. How are things in the big city? Here in Brum, things are not so good. It seems the flu is here again. And we have many new cases of infection in the neighborhood. Do you remember Miss Scheller, the old drinking hag from the 3rd floor? Well, she passed away 2 days ago and her flat is already occupied again. Jeez. You would have to pay me a huge amount of money to get to go sleep in the bed which the woman died the flu of just a few hours ago. Yes. Sorry not to take time. Sorry I did not take the time to quickly answer your last letter. Between taking care of the little Paul, mum, dad, and my job at the factory, I rarely find time to write to my favorite sister. By the way, my son says hello to his Auntie Pippa. Aw. You should see the little bugger. He's already driving me mad, and Mom says you bring back some of those marvelous cakes next time you come home. Aw. In your last letter, you told me about you thought about quitting your job at Pembroke Hospital. I have to tell you, Pip, you better think twice. There are always jobs at the factory, but wages are shit. And as boring as a day without a shag. Oh, I have a new fiancé, and no, I'm no slut. You moral bitch, you. Lol. So, if you really want to quit and do something more useful than counting the dead every morning, maybe you'd better stay in London and join that band you told me about, the God of Priven or something like that. Never heard of them, but if they are, like you said, some sort of civil militia trying to make a difference, maybe then it's a good choice for you. But be sure to let the others go in front. That's how my poor Billy got killed in France, by leading too many patrols, sorry. Bloody war. Anyway, come back as soon as you can and give me all the good news before that. I am your affectionate sister, Lucy, Paul, Mum and Dad. Aww. And we can't open that.
It's locked.
That is locked. We need to snatch something from someone, apparently. Right, let's do... Okay, there was nothing there. Right. So, well, yeah. I will read things to the best of my abilities. Hello, let's talk to you again, because...
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Wait, now we have
Good
something...
evening, Dr. Reid.
Now we have... a hint.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
Yes. Ooh. be proud of what you achieved. Yes.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
That is not totally out of place, right?
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Yes, and let's go and talk to Milton as well, because we need to give him the wallets. Milton is usually stands either over here and smokes, or he's like over here. There he is. Hello, Milton.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Oh.
I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reid. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reid. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reid. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may
Better
have something
gun.
for you.
Right. Let's see what we have found. His wallet.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Nope.
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reid.
Yes. 40 shillings. How much do we have now? Ooh, nice. We only have one hint left on him. He is fatigued, so we need to do stuff. Right. Let's trade.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Yes, indeed. Right. We have 156. You are way expensive. You bloody bastard. We have 24 bottles. We kind of need treatments. We have one there, and we have 2 of those. Right. Good resale value. I can be recycled. I mean, we can't sell any weapons yet, but some weapons we can sell. Oh, sorry.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still
Trying to save lives.
I'd like to see your...
wise choice, Dr. Reid.
Yes. I need this though. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy that, and I'm gonna buy that because those things I need. And I'm gonna let the rest be, and then I'm gonna do this.
Good evening, Doctor.
There we go. Life in London and your mediocre reputation.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them.
Oh,
Nobody
hello.
knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reid.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words.
Yes.
So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
And suddenly, Life of Brian started playing in the background. No, kidding. What is your occupation? Smuggling weapons.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
That is very true indeed. The situation.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything. And it's getting worse every day.
Yes.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since...
Too long.
I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done.
Yes.
Most of the time.
Wow. How's the sanitary situation?
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Yes, because they are.
It sounds like things
Affected
have been
by
a
the
bit
plague.
rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go
Yes.
there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Oh, you won't. I can assure you that. Right, and we have that and that, and I think we are done. Oh, hello. We have 2 hints. Nice.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
Well, bound by despair.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Yes, sir.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reid. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Oh, there's nothing wrong at all. Right.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it
Yeah.
not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
That is a question I... Okay, and we are done there. Good.
Goodbye, Milton.
Goodbye, Milton. Right. Shh. Now we have talked to you, and we have also got a bit more points.
Safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
We could talk to you, I think. Dr. Tippett. Hello, sir.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reid has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Yes. Yes. Your life in London. What is the situation here?
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
I didn't have much of a choice. Oh, I wonder if I can take that. Let's try this one. I usually go for this one, but let's try this one.
I can't say I'm thrilled to be working here, but to be honest, I didn't have much of a choice.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reid. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Okay, cool. Tell me about the
What
staff.
can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. During this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
That is very good. That is very good. That is very good. You need positive character. What about the management? Yes?
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with.
Yes.
A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
She can still be a damn fine practitioner. Doesn't matter if she's a woman and not, you poopy head. No, but it's just because it's the 1918s. So that's why. Yes.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Yes.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Right. And let's go back and personal questions about your medical error.
Kokorin, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
The hardly default investigation. Wow, investigation updated. Nature of the mistake.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Right, who was
Who
he?
was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
No, it's still in the morgue, rotting away. Right, we are done there.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Now, we have done that, and now we have 1500 points. We will get to him, back to him a little bit later, because we can sneak, or maybe we can do that now. Let's see where he goes. Do you walk into the hospital? Oh, he does. He does walk into the hospital. Right. Let's see if he goes the way I think he does, and then we'll have to sneak up on him and then go and talk to him again. Are you going up the stairs? Or where are you going? You're going up the stairs. Yes, good. Okay, right. Run. Run, Doctor. Run for your life. Ooh.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters.
Yes.
Where are they hiding? I
I
should investigate.
Yes, you should, but in a little bit. In a little bit. I'm gonna go here. And we're gonna go look for a scaffolding. Because there we go. And yeet. Oh my god. Oh, Dr. Tippett, Dr. Tippett, what are you doing?
Damn it! Why is this so difficult every time? That is better. That is better. I will make it through one more night.
We have another hint. Right, there we go. And we got a few more points. Oops, daisy. I might have broken something. Right, since we are here, where is that thingamajiggy? We might as well take 2 flies in one stone. Districts that is serious, right? Pembroke Hospital healthy, good. Now then, we have you there. There's another pawnbroker, like Milton, but he sells ingredients and stuff. So let's go up here, because we do have, if we let's go over here, we can tick this in because this is done. So we have the stuff over here. Is that not accessible? No. Right, so let's kill the people in here. So this is the update for the quest. Right. And And this is a level 7 and a level 6 and I'm level 5, so not ideal.
It's one of them!
Oh! Right. Oh, don't fire me. Ooh, hoo, hoo. There we go. Ow. Oh, how dare you attack me. Oh, nom nom. Let's do this. There we go. I'm all healed up. Right. Did you lose a bag, darling? Maybe I picked it up. Here is the note. Warning, vampire activity hospital survey investigate. 3 days ago, one of our recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital, London East End. All we have is a first name Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning the leech, said leech, and report directly back to us, and we will decide what action we should be taken. Right. And then we need to find the local outpost, but I think I might need to be a bit stronger for that. Good. Or I know I will need to be a bit stronger for that, and we need to bring the medicine to Dorothy, and we need to talk to a few other people as well. So this episode is going to be slightly longer than the other ones. It's because we need a few people to talk to. So I'm just going to get that over with, so to speak. I'm going to just talk to people and like have that done with, technically. So can I... Oh, excuse me, ma'am. There's a glass vial. And there is Mr. Cox. Did Brannigan go this way? Was that Brannigan who went this way? Oh, hello. Yes, that's Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really?
Oh.
It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research.
Yes.
He is convinced it is the future.
I mean, the and her mesmerizing level is 5, which, wow. She's like, or the camera angles when you speak to people, you need to stand in front of them, like literally, otherwise they look in every direction possible. Your life in London, what is the situation here?
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Indeed. The invisible enemy?
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Yes, that is very true. And could this hospital fail?
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Yes. Right, let's go back and tell me about the
I'm not
staff.
familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Anyone that stands out?
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett.
Ah.
He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Yes, and that's why he does the
Nurse Brannigan,
stabby
if you
stabby
do know
in his arm.
something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Very, very sweet of you. Personal questions. Let's see, on life in London, we were fine there. Ooh, look at this. Tippett praises you.
Why does Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr.
Right.
Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Yeah. Tippett's medical error.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett's did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
Yes.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital.
Yes.
I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reid. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
You took a great risk. I understand what you did.
I can't say I approve of what you did. But as a field surgeon, I know that some situations require you to bend the rules.
I'm not proud of what I've done, but to contain the epidemic must be our priority, so we can't afford to lose Dr. Tippett's.
That is true. Tippett's drug addict. Yes. Woohoo! Investigation updated. Click.
Tell me, nurse, did you know Dr. Tippett's was addicted to medication?
I suspected this behavior for some time, but never dared to ask him about it. Until the day he confessed to me.
Confessed.
Why would he confess to you about his addiction, Nurse Brannigan?
Don't you know you doctors can't hide anything from a nurse? We're always there, even if you don't notice us.
Do you consider yourselves our confessors, Nurse Brannigan?
I wouldn't dare, Dr. Reid. But I'm intrigued. How did you discover Dr. Tippett's secret?
What can I say? I seem to have a knack for discovering secrets.
And for hiding them as well.
She's on to me.
Do you approve of his addiction?
Of course I don't approve.
Right.
But I understand he needs it to fight the exhaustion. Let's hope he'll stop injecting himself once the epidemic is over.
And what if he doesn't?
Then we'll have to convince him to stop. I believe he's still in control of his addiction for now, but we must remain vigilant.
Very true, nurse. Very true indeed. So there we go. And I won't talk to her about it yet.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Because I will talk to Tippett again, because I want him to say to well, I want him to choose him for himself to resign, or whatever I should say. Right. Can I check over here? Where's this thing? Okay, they are not. She's just sitting there, and so is he. So sometimes you can like sneak on people, and like as we did with Dr. Tippett's. Where did he go, by the way? Is he doing more stabby stuff? Sometimes he wanders out here. Let's talk to Mr. Clay Cox for the moment then. Are you having a bottle, you idiot? Of course you are.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reid. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
You have no idea. Press RB to check for medical status of the citizen. Healing a citizen will increase the blood quality and will reward you with experience. Health status of this district will also improve. Yes. So let's check.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Should we give him the medicine? Sure.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Oh, sorry, I misclicked.
Hey, Doc.
Personal questions. We have nothing there. Life in London.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
Aw, poor thing. You almost died there.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
Aw. Okay, did he want revenge?
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Survival at all costs?
Only the strongest survive, then. Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reid. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
Oh, hello. Right. How is your hospitalization?
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
Right. What's wrong with the staff?
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Gray. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
You sick bastard.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reid. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here,
Yes.
aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal?
Of course I am.
I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
Yes. Right. And can we do this now? Voila.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
Cool. We must all pay the price.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death.
Huh.
I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which
Yeah,
is
well,
more than I could say for most folks.
That is
And
kind of...
who are you then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
You are such a bastard. Right. Personal questions. Oh, we don't have anything on you now, and nothing over there either. Good.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Right. So we've spoken to him. That's very nice. And Dr. Tippett, are you here, sir? Or are you doing the druggy thing again? You bastard. Dr. Tippett. Right. There you are. Oh, you did the druggy thing again.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reid, any good news to share?
Yes. You bastard. Right. Personal... You're exhausted.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls.
Huh.
We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more, unto the breach.
You have nothing to prove. Let's try... Nurse Brannigan is worried. Let's try that one.
You've nothing to prove, Dr. Tippett, to anybody. And we all praise your experience. Please, have some rest.
I am perfectly fine, and I am not too old for this job.
I never said that. You did. Personal questions. You taking drugs, my
I
man?
know you're taking drugs, Corcoran. Why take such a risk?
I need it to endure the long shifts. We have no idea how long the epidemic will last.
True.
We can't let it win.
True. How can you be... this can't be a long-term solution. How can you be so irresponsible? You could be fired. Let's try this
For
one.
God's sake, what are you thinking? How can you be so irresponsible?
Irresponsible? I am devoted to my work.
Yeah.
I am doing this for all the patients who need our help.
Uh-huh.
I cannot abandon them.
That is very true. Your life in London. Personal questions. We don't have anything there. Sure.
I will cover for you,
There we
Dr.
go.
Tibbets, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital,
Yes.
considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
Thank you. There we go. And up we got 100 shillings. And plans after your
What will you
resignation.
do after your resignation? Do you
Resignation.
have a plan?
I always fancied visiting Cyprus. Such a beautiful island. I could buy a house there by the sea,
Oh,
read poetry, and wait for death.
so dramatic. Wow. Oh my god, look, we got it all right. Woohoo. Nice. So now we have fixed that.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Good. So we've spoken to the... Let's bring the medicine to Dorothy. In the medicine room. There is Pippa Hawkins, and we'll have to talk to other people as well. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Doctor?
How is the situation? Wait, what?
That's all for now.
Diseases. Disease and blood disease and healer to speak to the patient in the room. Oh. Did I? Wait.
Dr.
Oh,
Reid, may I help you?
yes. General questions about the epidemic.
What can you tell me about the epidemic, Nurse Crane? I've been out of touch since I've come back to England.
Everyday folk don't know how bad it is.
Huh.
The papers certainly won't tell them.
No, that's true.
Not as long as the war is raging on, anyway.
News on the front stated that the Spanish flu was under control, at least in Britain.
It seemed to be for a while, but that was only last summer. It returned with a vengeance just over a month ago.
Oh, hello. Right, about the patients.
What can you tell me about our patients here at Pembroke?
This hospital was founded to help the East End poor and needy. But since the war and the quarantine, we've had all manner of folk.
Yes.
Can you be more specific?
Well, veterans, the elderly, dock workers. We even have a few mental patients. If there's space, we take them.
Huh. Well, what can you do in a Sigma-Jiggy? How... You worked for
For
long?
how long have you been working here, Nurse Crane?
I first volunteered at the Pembroke in 1911, a few months after Dr. Swansea was appointed.
And before you arrived here?
If you must know, this was my first job.
Are you in charge?
Well, Dr. Swansea certainly has confidence in your abilities. Are you in charge of the nursing staff?
Not in an official capacity, but the Pembroke doesn't always work above board, so to speak.
Yes. What about medical protocols?
What about medical protocols?
Dr. Reid, we don't have the money and resources here at the Pembroke like they do in the West End. We do what we can.
Especially for the moment.
How is the duty roster organized?
Everybody works until they can't. If there's time, they'll eat a meal and shed a silent tear.
Oh. Dramatic. Right.
I'll see you later.
There we go. Now we've spoken to her a little bit. Talked to Edgar Swansea. Yes. And...
I will not let you down.
Right. So, I think now we have talked to Nurse Brannigan and Dr. Tippett, and we have fixed one half of Thelma's problem. Blood temptation. Remember, Citizens Blood will provide you with a massive XP boost. Look for Citizens to mesmerize level below or choose wisely. Yes, but I will not do that. And this is where I will end this episode, I think. And please like, share and subscribe and hit that bell so you will get notified when I post my videos. And thank you so much for joining me, and stay safe. Bye!